Levi's 501. This year, celebrating the 150th anniversary of these iconic jeans, Levi's has released a salvage version. Let's do a review, see the characteristics and worth it or not. Also, I want to compare this with one pair of 501 that belong to the vintage line. See you inside. Okay, this is the 501 150 anniversary edition of salvage denim. Let's go first a little bit. I'll summarize the history of these jeans. These jeans born in 1873 with the name overalls, overalls, and it was marked with XX at that time. What they used was Amoskin mill denim of 9 ounce. 9 ounce, amazing. In 2015, they changed for corner mill denim, still 9 ounce, white salvage. And in 1927, they create the special denim for Levi's with the red salvage. These jeans were evolved and then become jeans in 1966. It was changed the name, but from waist overall to jeans. That was amazing. That means these are the first jeans ever produced. There is something I want to remark. To me, there are two stages in the evolution of the jeans. It's from 1873 until 1947, and from 1947 till present, because it's the final design of the jeans come out in 1947. Anyway, let's talking about how is the characteristic of this denim that is celebrating the 150th anniversary of the 501. First, in terms of characteristics, first I want to show you the salvage. The salvage is a white salvage which show 150 years and the brand Levi Strauss. These are made in China, and the denim, I presume, because they don't say, there is no information the origin of the denim, I think is Chinese. The feeling, the weight of this is 12 ounce, 12 ounce, 12 ounce, but the feeling is really, really nice. I can recall that. It's really, really nice. The patch is leather. The patch is leather with 150th anniversary. Okay, the size 34-34 in this case. The construction. Let's see, the front first has chain stitch in the hem. Chain stitch is 5 buttons, labeled with the year the born and the present, stamp with that, and we have the rivets, the copper rivets, okay, celebrating the 150th anniversary. The pocket has salvage too, and the position of the pocket is this, the way you see in every Levi's. There is no loose threads. It's a good construction. Chain stitch, okay, you see chain stitch, and the pocket is a stamp, represent the edition, everything like it's traditional in Levi's. It's really thick cloth, 100% cotton. And there is one thing. There is no hidden rivets. This was replaced with bar tacking. Bar tacking, sorry. There's no hidden rivets. It's replaced with bar tacking. This bar tacking was introduced in 1966 to prevent the scratch of by the rivets when it's worn off, the hidden rivets. So the furniture and other things. That was the idea to replace. Then these are more close to 1966 year. are not 55, are not 47, but are close to that. Another thing, this is unwashed. That means they're the famous shrink to fit jeans. Then let's see the measurements. These jeans before being washed. That's come from the shop. Then the front rise 12.5. 12.5. I suppose this is going to shrink for sure. Then it's going to maybe finish in 12. Then the back rise is 16.5. 16.5 the back rise. The waist. This is 34, 34. 34. And the waist is 19.9. 18.9, sorry, 18.9. Keep in count the shrinkage. The tie. The tie is 13 tie. The knee is here 13 is 9.9, 9.8, and the hem is 9. All this gonna shrink, gonna change. This number's gonna change. But so far, we have what they call straight has slightly tapered, and I've just seen the length of the inseam. Don't forget about this. Length of the inseam. The length of the inseam is 33. No, more than that. 15. The inseam is 34. 34. Probably it's going to finish in 32, this, washing carefully. There wasn't any 36 leg available because that would be my ideal 36 in order to, if I want to cuff the jeans. But, well, I'm more than happy. When I tried, there was enough space in the breast, that in the waist, that's mean going to fit. After the washing, going to fit well. In this case, to me, I always wash in cold water, and that's the shrinkage I get with cold water. Is that what I get? I don't want to use warm water because maybe the shrink is going to be too much. And if we buy a size up, even if with warm water, it's not going to fit to me. It's going to be fit too loose to my taste. Okay, let's move on to we compare with this. This 501 belongs to the vintage line, yeah? The vintage line are the 501 1947. These are made according to the style of 1947, and it's made with Japanese selvage and made in Japan. The construction wise is the same, the very same. We have this selvage, red selvage inside. Red selvage is not really wide, I suppose, because nothing to show. Has the same buttons, 5 buttons, level the set characteristics, and if you've seen, it's stamped. The pocket is a really thick close, very nice, and chain stitches, and it has the rivet. It has the rivets, hidden rivets, a difference to the other. Has hidden rivets. Okay, you see this? This is our hidden rivets. Very nice, very nice. Very nice detail, and faithful to the 1947. Let's see, these are washed. That means it's not going to shrink. These jeans not going to shrink, which already are washed. Let's see the measurements. The measurements are front rise 12.2. 12.2. There's not really much shrinkage in these jeans. The back rise is 16. Back rise is 16. Let's see the waist, which is the most important thing. After the wash, the shrink in this is being 34 is 18 inches, which is, for me, is okay. Taking account that it's going to be stretching, this probably is going to back to 19 again. The tight, 12.8. The knee, you see the knee? The knee is 13 here, 9.5, and the hem is 8.5. It's 1 inch different. That's slightly tapering. That's, despite it being straight, there is a slightly tapering in these shins. It's not straight. The inseam. They were 34, eh? And after wash, because they are washing, the inseam of this is, sorry, 33.5. That's okay for me. Now, let's talking about the main difference. The main difference really has height and rivets. In terms of construction, the construction is exactly the same. I want to put in the right position, exactly the same. These are Japanese, these are Chinese. But in terms of the feeling of the denim, seems really good. The red tab, he has the big E, and he has the 150, but the other side has the big E. I don't know if you can appreciate it here. But anyway, now let's see the most important thing, the price. I pay for this £78, and the price tag is £130, and this costs 200. This costs £250 or £70. Then arises the question: which are better and which are worthwhile? I think they're absolutely worth it. The Chinese version looks very nice, looks sturdy. Our silver edge has that detail that mark the anniversary of the jeans, and I suppose in terms of the evolutions, they're gonna be very similar. Then my take is, go for this. If you are able to find a pair, because are sell really well, go for this by any means. This I don't think are worth it. I suppose the real comparison of this anyway, being Japanese, instead Levi's against Levi's, maybe the sugarcane. That's another video that is going to come. They compare this with the sugarcane 1947. Anyway, let's see the fitting, how it goes, how it feels, and what you think. See you outside. Okay, this is how it fit the 501 1947 vintage Levi's. Okay, the front, the side, the back, the tag. That's fine. I really like denim. I used to use this light denim. I used about 14, 16 ounces in general, or 25 ounces, what I like more. But you see, it fits really well. There is no issues, concerns. It's the only thing, the price, £250. Let's see the next. How is the fitting? Okay, let's change. Okay, this is how fit this 501 150 years anniversary edition. And you see, I really like it. It looks like a little bit better than the 501 1947, the vintage line, from the vintage line. See the front, the side, okay, the back. the other side. Okay. I like how this fit. I think these are more close to the 1966 time period. This anniversary edition and this vintage edition. I think the new 501s are a little more slimmer in the leg, to my opinion. It's in the way I see in this. Now, the 501 1947 from Japan with Japan salvage is fantastic. It's fantastic. I cannot say different thing. But this fit really, really well. I like the detail of the salvage. Yeah, I like the detail of the salvage with the inscription. Anyway, it's very comfortable. 12.5 ounce, like a Japanese version. There's no difference in terms of the weight of the denim. And let's see. Let's give my final thoughts. Before to move forward, please, if you like this video, give me a thumbs up and subscribe, please. Help me to grow this channel. Anyway, my final thought. Both things are fantastic. Both jeans are fantastic. The 501 1947 and this 150 year anniversary edition. Both are salvage. The 150 anniversary edition, I don't know where is the origin of the salvage. Looks like it can be Chinese, but I'm not sure for sure. I'm not really sure. Of course, the vintage is Japanese salvage. What is the difference here? The price. We have 100 pounds in difference, or more than $100 as a difference. Then both, I think this is the way to go. And if you can have some discount, even better, like in my case. I think highly recommend this edition, 150 anniversary edition. Okay, see you in the next video. Thank you. Bye.